Esau didn't want to hear, man.
Yep. But really, guys like Tupac, like they don't really, they see him kind of as a threat, but then it's like really them dudes that's like that got really like a Johnny Cochran mentality.
Still get rid of him.
Yeah, they still get rid of him though.
Protective hedge.
Yeah, and on top of that, like Tupac had that, he had that momentum behind him that he had like a lot of masses, like a lot of our people that back him up, so to speak. So he's like, no, we gotta get rid of that nigga. He causing too much ruckus.
This Job 20:19. It says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he built it not.
Yeah, what's that? America, all right? And all the other lands, man. All right, just like the scripture say, he oppressed a man in his heritage, man. All right, Esau is just, he's an oppressor, man. All right? I mean, when you look at the history of the so-called white man, all right, because, you know, Ricky be on my comment board and shit, you know, you never go into these type of scriptures, though, bro. Yeah. You never go into this. Who is this talking about, man? Who's taking, oppressing a man in his heritage, man? Who's taking lands violently? Who does that? We niggas ain't doing that.
Hell no.
Niggas don't got like Furious said on what's that, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Niggas don't got planes. We not doing that. We not doing none of that shit.
What?
All right. So when you say show me in the Bible where it says Esau is the white man, okay, it's the characteristics of the so-called white man.
Yeah.
All right. That's how I know you an Edomite, boy. All right. You always doing some dumb shit.
Yeah, man. And then Ricky always asking us, like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't understand what we mean by brothers flowing in the spirit. We like, hey, man, so through the spirit. Like, Ricky, like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, and like, you can't pinpoint the spirit, man.
What is that? In Corinthians,
man, what?
you know, the natural man.
Oh yeah. Slocky, one of y'all grab that real quick. Real quick, I rush like again. Second Corinthians 2 and 14.
You said 2 and 14?
2 Corinthians 2 and 14.
This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 14. No, that's not it.
That ain't?
Nah.
1 Corinthians, Slocky. 1 Corinthians. I know it for sure. Like that second book and that first book, you're like, oh man. Yeah, it's 1 Corinthians 2 and 14.
1 Corinthians 2 and 14.
Hey, Slocky, Ricky, don't demonize me.
It says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Right, that's Ricky G. Right, neither can he know. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you know that because you know they it's not only like they don't only scoff, they don't have like the proper understanding. They're perplexed and confounded, or by the way we do things, by the way we break down scriptures. Like we're talking about flowing through the spirit. How can you be spiritual or religious and not, have any type of idea what that means?
Exactly. All he tries to do is graft in the spirit and flip changed on you now. All he tries to do is graft himself in. Because even like, I don't know on other buzz pages, but on my page, he only comments on the videos where I talk about the elect or Israel being the chosen. You don't care about shit else.
Hell no.
So you're just trying to graft yourself in. It ain't gonna happen.
If I might say, dude, and also Ricky don't. I asked him too when he was down here a couple times. Like Ricky don't say nothing else about the other videos brothers do. Like he be like, oh, all you guys talk about is Esau can't make it. But what about the other stuff? Brothers be talking about videos about how your people fucking up the earth and this, that, and third. Why you don't comment on those videos? Like, oh, good video. Like you made very good points in that video. Our people did mess up the earth. You ain't gonna put no video on that. All you gonna do is demonize. Is like, all these guys talk about is white and black.
That's his job.
It's a job.
Asian.
You Asian.
What's that? 2 Timothy 3:27. Ever learning, not being able. Was that 1 Timothy?
Try. It's like it slips my mind. Try
2 Timothy.
Try 2 Timothy
27. Because you can study the Bible, all right? That's and it's crazy because Sugar Word's video was. I had said something along the lines of you can go to theological school and study the Bible.
2 Timothy 3 and 7.
3 and 7. So like, and you still won't understand the scriptures, man. All right, because that's these they believe to be high level people. Okay, that's what they do. They go to school. You got niggas like that. You got Esau teaching Jake the Bible. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying?
How did that work?
Right.
It shows you that on that movie Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne when he was playing as Bumpy Johnson when he got out of prison or whatever, and I guess the head of the prison, he was like about to sign his release papers, and he was saying, so did you read the Bible? He like, yeah, I've read your Bible. It's a good book.
So
What you got it out?
Or this 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Ever learning. It's like read that back.
So like it. This 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Yeah, that's you theological type dudes, Ricky G, man. Like you can read the Bible for 50 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can read the Bible for 50 years and you just don't get it, man. Right? Because the Spirit wasn't given to everybody, especially you Edomites, man. Right? The Most High not dealing with you, Ricky G. Right? You stay in that same old plantation Christianity bullshit. Right? Then I told him to get the fuck off my page or he don't have the fruits of the Spirit. And you a punk, man. You a fucking punk, man. Alright, man of the Lord, come on, man. You think if John was around Paul, he's saying, man, fuck. Paul was like, whoa, that's some gay shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why the Lord said, gird up your loins like a man. You act like you got some nuts, Ricky.
Yeah, man.
Alright? You a Edomite, man. It's clear now, man. I try to give you,
would not be able to make it into the kingdom anyway.
yeah, I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. Well, like he got a zeal, so maybe you could be an Israel. Nah, man, you an Edomite. I can tell by your feminine ass ways that you an Edomite.
And you can tell that he don't know the scriptures because he try to watch for a so-called mistake that man of the Lord makes, which a man of the Lord know how to follow the scriptures, man. So that's how you know he don't know them, because when a person uses so-called profane language or rude speech, oh man, but you don't even know what the prophets before, you know. So it's like you don't know the scriptures, Ricky, man.
Unjust balance is an abomination.
Ricky Bobby.
Let your yea be yea, your nay be nay. You either cold, you either hot, you either effeminate, or you a damn man.
That's right.
Ricky's an effeminate, man. Straight up.
I got one for y'all. Sirach chapter 39 verse for Ricky. Sirach 39 verse 24. It say all his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
Yeah, so hey, it's plain to the holy, man. Alright? Just like when we that is a great scripture. Just like when we heard the word, it was plain. It wasn't like, oh, you know, what does this mean? I believe 85% of it, but you know, it was just we ran with it, man. Alright? But today, hey, you'll read that back. Last question.
Sirach chapter 39 verse 24. It says all his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
Stumbling blocks into the wicked, man. Alright? That's why Ricky G can't understand the Gentile thing, man. Alright? You can't understand that Israelites or the Gentiles are the other nations, but there's Israelites in those other nations living under those customs that are Gentiles because they're living under those customs, man. You can't understand why a man of the Lord is going to use rude speech, man. Right? You can't understand these simple things, and that's how we know you're not a man of the Lord. You're just somebody else that's on that Jesus juice, man. All right?
And not only that, man, Ricky Getz, and them Edomite, and you other Edomites out there, man, y'all hate to recognize or admit to what y'all peoples did to unto us, man. Cause here it is, plain as day, man. When you know the curses that the Israelites was put up under, you know that we fit them curses, and you know that it was your people that the Most High uses to apply the rod to us, man. So you don't want to admit that, man. You know, you want to just like the brother Hamayan say, man. You just want to ease your way into the kingdom, man. But it's not gonna work, man. Cause that's what Esau like to do, man. They want to use they men to sleep with our women to try to ease their way into being an Israelite, man. That's why I go by the Spirit, man. You know? Yeah, man. Well, I was saying that because like they want to ease their way in, man. They even use the so-called white man to pop our women, to get our women pregnant, to try to ease their way into being an Israelite, man. But it goes off the Spirit, man. Like I said.
Man. All right. So Ricky, I mean, we gonna get back into some privacy. All right, but just on the side note, bro, you ain't really. Come on, man. You ain't even on no level like that, man. And then you try to drop scriptures and say all these things. You're just dropping a whole bunch of scriptures that you don't understand, bro. You know what I mean? Forget, you still got that Obadiah 1 and 18. Cause we gonna, you know, like the apostle says, a year of prophecy. All right, we gonna stay in that prophecy, man. You know what I mean? Unless you got that. You ain't got it, it's all good, then. It's the Spirit. You gonna keep getting in the prophecy.
I think he know it, though.
You know that?
They hating on us.
When you know that scripture where the Lord had told the disciples, many people, you have the knowledge basically that many people want, or
But the kingdom of heaven is given unto you.
Nah, not that.
One person desire to see the things that you have seen.
Something like that.
That's in Luke.
Where it says that even the angels desire to see.
Nah, not that. It's all good. We just
You talk about the kings and prophets desire to see the.
Nah, maybe I just can't.
Parable only that you can.
Nah, not that one. Maybe I just can't paraphrase right. Salaki to the Akim out there. You know, just keep going through the spirit. Alright, yeah, Obadiah. Talking about the destruction and the so-called white man was Esau.
America's about to be destroyed.
Right? They got the America. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Everybody got the America scarves on, man.
This Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stumble.
Yeah, the house of Esau for stubble, okay? When you look at stubble, what you do with it, man? You burn that shit, man. It gets burnt up, man. All right, so that's what's gonna happen to Esau, man, when the tribes come back together. All right, when you goofy ass Puerto Ricans and Northern Kingdom and you dumb niggas, all right, we all actually come together as one and fight, all right? Because y'all the Most High Army, man. All right, just like how Esau got his Air Force, what's that shit called? Marines.
Yeah,
Army,
Navy, Army.
Navy,
Yeah.
he got all that shit. The Most High got the nation of Israel, man. All right, we his army, man. Hey, matter of fact, y'all think get Jeremiah 51. Yeah, keep going on that. That's one of my favorite scriptures.
This Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stumble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua have spoken it.
Right, means it's chiseled in stone. The Lord has spoken it, man. All right, so Esau is gonna get totally eradicated, man. All right, so you know Ricky. All right, who's that talking about? What's that, man? All right, what is that? I never hear you go into any of these type of scriptures, man. What is that, man? What is the house of Jacob and Joseph coming together? All right, and kindling in the house of Esau. What is that, man? Come on, man. The so-called white man is finished, man. All your lies, all right, the deception that you've basically plagued the world with. All right, the Most High got the spiritual splinter cells out here, man. That's us, man. We can see through everything, man. All right, it's not like the shit you do in the media. It's funny now. It's like a little kid trying to fight you. You know, like like they say, a feeble attempt, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Would you take a little 5-year-old trying to outsmart you serious? That's the same way we look at Esau, all right, just because we had a spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai on us, man. All right, so we know that we are going to eventually come together and destroy the so-called white man and all you nations.
I want to say one thing. It's like how these women do it, man. They get a man and then they use them, man, and get rid of them, man. Hey, that's how the Most High did Esau, man. He used them as a whooping stick on his children, man. And look, man, you did what you were supposed to do, and plus more, man. Now you're gonna be permanently exterminated, man, off the face of the earth, man. Hey, even the Most High got more respect to them other nations than you other nations, cause He gonna let them other nations go back into their land, man, and still be up under us, man. You know. But Esau is done with, man.
Yeah. All right. Give me real quick. Isaiah 47.
Yeah,
Start.
spirit.
Hey, what do you do? That's good.